Jeremy, thanks for joining us.
Good to be here.
How is the team feeling after Wednesday night?
You know, it was a big effort from everyone. So naturally pretty tired, but excited that we were able to move on in the fashion that we were able to do it. The grit that we showed, it was a big plus to see that we could win in any way possible. And it's a big confidence boost going into a tough matchup against Seattle.
When you look at that, the character, the effort that did go into the match, Jake and I were with the team afterwards, and we were expecting maybe a little bit of a party, a lot of exhausted bodies on the pitch. How much of it was down to that grit, determination, and the trust amongst one another to pull yourselves through?
Well, yeah, every game is going to present a different challenge, and this one, with the red card early in the second half, we knew we'd have to buckle down and dig out the result. And adding that second goal was huge for our spirits as well, because we knew, we're just about to get over the line. But as you said afterwards, we were all pretty tired. But, it's all about recovering after that game, because it's just one step along a long road, hopefully.
Well, we need to talk about that second goal. The ball over the top from David Guzman. Rito Ziegler, the centre-back for FC Dallas, he's got a couple of yards on you. And when I talk about that grit, determination, you continued on with it. But can you talk us through the goal? And at what point did you see Diego Valeri? Because it looks as though you didn't look up to see him until the pass was already off your foot.
Yeah, I was just picking my moments in the second half, because we were obviously defending quite a bit, and I was pretty isolated up front. But I saw Guzman pick up a ball pretty close to goal, 40 yards away or so. And in practice, we were talking about how, I wanted to get the ball in space running at goal. So he played a perfectly weighted ball and gave me the confidence to, give that extra effort to run onto it. And as soon as I got past the defender, I heard someone call my name. So I knew he was already there in a shooting position. It was just about getting the ball down and under control and not rushing the pass, because at the end of the day, I know that he needed to hit that one time, or else defenders could close him down. So I needed to get it onto his right foot, and it turned out okay.
It's amazing that you can pick out his voice amongst everything going on at that moment.
There was a voice. There was a voice, and naturally, as the number 10,
the right one.
I assumed that it's going to be Valeri.
Yeah.
And at the same time, as I made my run, I kind of knew around where I was on the field, and I knew that at least a couple people would be supporting me on the run forward.
You guys win, and you still don't know who you're going to play in the conference semifinals. Last night was a dramatic match between LAFC and RSL. You watching that match, and what's going through your mind as they're going through their 90 minutes?
Yeah, I'm watching as a neutral, as I said, off air. I love to watch as many games as I can, and I also have several friends on RSL, so it's always good to see them play as well. But each team presents different challenges, so there's no point in rooting for either team to go through to give us a different matchup. Kansas and Seattle are both strong teams, and so I just was able to enjoy the game and focus on our matchup.
Just quickly, I want to look at more bigger picture of you individually, and I know when you were starting to break into things about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago into the first team, you talked about the need for consistency in your game, and you've shown that. What's been key for you to be able to continue to be consistent from match in, match out?
I think it's just about taking one game at a time, recognizing, again, that each game's going to have its challenges, but I can't get too high or too low in either moment. And I've been lucky that, I've had the right head on my shoulders and taken each game, each moment as it came. And yeah, I've just been pleased with how the season's gone so far. I think I have a lot more to offer for the team, and I hope that, this matchup's going to be a good one for me and the rest of the guys.
This matchup against the Seattle Sounders, the marquee rivalry in Major League Soccer. You're relatively new to this rivalry. This will just be the second time ever it's going to be contested in the MLS playoffs. Of course, 2013, Timbers won in the conference semis and moved on. How do you handle the emotions of going into a rivalry match in the playoffs?
I think it's about controlling the nerves. Naturally, I know what this game means to the fans, to the organization, and to the players as well. So it's just about not being afraid of the moment. And again, going back to what I've been saying, taking each moment one step at a time. If something goes wrong on the field, it's about working hard to fix it, because I know all it takes is one moment to change a game, as we saw in Dallas and Diego's free kick and his second goal as well. So it's about not getting too down, but always trying to keep going,
Jeremy, we appreciate the time. Thanks for coming on Timbers in 30 before the Sounders match. Good luck against Seattle.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
It's the Timbers and the Sounders first leg, Western Conference Semis, Sunday, 2:30 p.m. Watch it on ESPN. You can also listen on the radio, 102.9, 750. The game, the second leg, will be on Thursday in Seattle.